Hey guys, welcome to episode 14 of Shift Your Health. My name is Paige Poo.
My name is Jacob.
And together we are PJ.
PJ.
Ladies, we are talking about cheat meals versus strict dieting. Now,
What are you
Jakey.
talking about? Paige didn't want to pick one, okay? I'm going to be open and honest here. She didn't want to pick one because she said she believes in none of them. So remember that. So whatever she picks,
Okay.
she doesn't believe in it.
Cheat meals, the word cheating, and the strict dieting, the word dieting, I hate.
Hate.
Like, I don't say I hate things, but I hate those two words. And I think that's why I struggle to go, you know what? This could be the debate. Like, I think the health and fitness industry, those words are just so damaging to your mental health. Like, and I say this, and I think the reason this is probably close to home for me, because this caused me a lot of negative, negative beliefs, negative feedback to my own self, and created a really bad relationship with myself and food, because I always tried these diets, and I always used to think, oh, I'll have that cheat meal on the weekend, and then I would feel really bad if and when I had it. So for me, it just turned into like this negative relationship with myself. And so those two words,
I had
so touchy for me.
I had a lot of success with having a cheat meal. I used to have, when I first initially lost 18 kilos in 2 months, I used to have a cheat meal. It was every Friday. I used to always look forward to it, and that worked really well for me. So I guess that's, once again, those different beliefs. You know, there's no right or wrong to that. Not saying what Paige is saying is irrelevant, but it's always that mindset. I do agree with the name. Like, I don't love the word cheat because, you know, at the end of the day, it was just like a...
We're not cheating. You're just having a meal that's not nutritious for your body and has got lots of calories, usually.
Yeah, like, it's not good for us.
That's how it is.
It's not something I would recommend eating all the time, because you do have to find that balance. But I've also had a lot of success with strict dieting, where I've also been like a robot. So for me, that's why I was happy to be on either side, because I had a lot of success with cheat meals. But every meal I ate outside of that cheat meal, I was perfect. I was so strict, like almost to the point of like too strict. You know, I was like robotic strict, where like I would not allow, it was like to a T, you know, so that's why both of them have worked wonders for myself. But albeit, and I am a robot, guys, like I am not,
an actual robot.
People have said this, every new people I meet, I am like a robot. I'll eat the same thing forever if I have to. Like, if that's going to get me to my goal, if I have to make sacrifices, I will do that. And I know that's not everyone.
No.
I know I'm a very small percentage. But if you're like that, do it, you know, because I know I've coached clients where they have to be strict, you know, almost, and they borderline that.
I think it just depends on the goal.
Yeah, like it does. You know, like if you're trying to lose weight really quickly, well,
a strict diet?
You're going to have to be super strict.
But you got to be ready for that. Like, your mind and your mental health has to be ready for that.
It is hard,
because
it's tricky.
You know, you could cause a lot more damage than good. But like, you know, I have done that before in the past, where we've got an event coming up, 2 weeks to go. We've gone literally, do you remember this?
It's called the Terminator diet.
It's called the Terminator diet.
Do not do it.
Don't recommend one bit.
It.
But it really helps you drop weight, lean out for that event. And so that did play a role, but you also have to make sure that you are in the space to do something like that. I think is super important.
I'm always a believer, guys, that, you know, always think long term. You know, I think us humans, we are very impatient. So, you know, doing something like Paige said might make sense, but, you know, there are repercussions to that. Usually what I found when people do unrealistic things is they usually end up putting weight.
Spiraling.
They do, because you go so strict that you end up hating it, and the people around you end up hating on you, because that you get angry and emotional, and then from that you get so annoyed that you forget everything you've learned to just lose all that weight, and this is why people hate fad diets, because you end up putting it back on, and usually you end up putting more weight on. Because, and I know that sounds crazy because you worked super hard, but you put more weight on because you're like, well, I'm super hungry, I'm starving, and you cut all these like, it's just, it is a very big spiral.
Yeah.
You know, so if you do end up doing a crazy diet or something where you've got a time frame, please consult us.
Yeah.
Like, please come to us, because
at the end of the day, you need that professional support.
I'm never going to recommend it, but I know there are people that I have done that for.
Yeah.
I do always try and paint the repercussions of it.
I think, I definitely think for sustainability, cheat meals and strict dieting, it doesn't work. You know, it really, I'm a firm believer of it doesn't work. You need to have a plan in place that, you know, is full of, say, a balanced meal, right? Like balanced meals, you know, this is where a different topic, we'll get onto a different topic with processed foods and whole foods. But, you know, having a balance and just making sure that it's sustainable and something that you can do for the long term. Both those cheat meals and strict dieting.
We gotta stop using cheat meals. It could be bad meals. You know, it could be something that's outside of a plan that you're following.
Why are you cheating? You're not cheating. Who are you cheating?
You know, it's one of those things where guys...
One meal that's wild is not going to ruin your life.
Yeah, when you're trying to achieve your goals, you want something that you can do forever, right? You know, like no one wants to be doing short fixes, you know, which I know a lot of people we speak to. Yeah. It's actually a question we always ask. And a lot of the times it's crazy stuff.
Yeah. Crazy.
Some crazy stuff out there.
Like I've had ladies that literally are under 1,000 calories.
Crazy.
Under 1,000.
That is so low.
Every single day.
My maintenance is like 2,500, 3,000.
Ladies.
Maintaining.
Minimum 1,200 ever. Like ever. And even
to be
that's
honest,
low.
1,200 is like, you've got to be like 5 foot nothing and probably weigh like 50, your mid 50s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if you're 60 kilos and you've got a bit of height, like you should be.
You're doing so much more damage.
Yeah, and guys, like I know our predominant shift workers do so much activity. You know, so they're doing 10K steps a day.
Yeah,
and
easily.
if you're doing these 1,000-calorie diets, you are running off empty.
Yeah.
Which I'm very passionate about that, and that's very off.
We've gone off topic
because we are talking about strict dieting.
As we do.
But yeah, guys, I hope what you get from this. I know it was meant to be a debate. I know we're meant to be on one side or the other, but
I'm on no side. It's a no from me.
Denied.
I'm
probably for both. You know, I know Paige is very against both of them, but I've myself have had success.
Different experiences,
I've had
right?
clients,
different people.
I've had clients get success. You know, having both approaches. But at the end of the day, like we always say, it is what's finding best for you. I such a big believer, which is going to contradict what I say. Like I said, I always do believe in sustainability and a long-term approach compared to that sort of short fix. So that's when I guess it does contradict having cheat meals.
Comes back to a no, Jakey.
Denied. That's a new thing. Denied.
Deny.
Otherwise, guys, that's going to be it for episode 14. I hope you guys got some tips, some tricks, you know, from today's episode. I know it's probably not the debate that you want, but
I guess also let us know, like, have you had success with cheat meals or strict dieting? We'd love to definitely hear that side of things from you.
But guess what? The only way we know is if you join our Facebook group, Shift Your Health. If you're not part of it by now, guys, I'm seriously getting disappointed.
We're out. Done.
I'm very, very disappointed in you if you have not joined. Guys, the group is for you. It's for you to ask questions, queries, use us.
Shift your health.
Yeah, Shift Your Health, guys, on Facebook. This is where, you know, you're going to get 15 years plus of experience, plus other people that are currently doing their health and fitness journey. So remember, join the group, guys. Otherwise, that's going to be it. BJ, out.